Afternoon, everyone. I believe the translation issue is now sorted. So if you do want this translation in Spanish, please click at the bottom of your screen. Otherwise, Cesar is going to answer in English only today. So if you would like to ask a question in Spanish, please do so. And Cesar will respond in English. Let's start with Aidan McGee, please.
Hi, Cesar. As a multiple trophy-winning player for Chelsea over a number of years now, do you feel that the squad that's in place now has enough know-how to go deep into the Champions League?
Of course, that I believe that we have the quality and ability to fight for everything. It's true that we have had a couple of changes in the squad. But since I arrived here in 2012, I always had the belief and the confidence that we could fight for everything. So this year it's true that we didn't start the way we wanted in the Premier League and in the Cup. But the Champions League starts is completely a new challenge, and we have to be ready for it because we are going to be playing against a strong team.
Let's go to Moose.
Hi, Cesar. I hope you're well. Again, at the weekend, in 3 goals, and it cost you a chance to win the game. Is this a problem that can be fixed easily on the training ground, the defensive side of things at Chelsea, or is it because of the understandable changes with the goalkeeper that everybody at the back who plays at the back is just really nervous?
Well, what is very clear is that if we want to improve and to fight for everything, we have to improve the defensive side, and obviously this is a problem that we have to fix, collectively and individually, because when you concede so many goals, one day you can get away with it and you can score 4 goals, but you cannot rely in every single game to score 4 goals, because sometimes you have to score 1 in a set play and, maybe don't play your best game, but dig in and get a clean sheet, which is very important also for the confidence for the team to have this solidity defensively. I think is key moving forward, and we have to start getting this consistency of winning games, of not conceding goals, because that will allow obviously more freedom to the attacking players, because we have some the quality and the ability to create chances and to score goals.
Guillem up next, please. If you want to unmute yourself, Guillem.
Apologies, I'm here. Hi, Cesar. I feel that Sevilla is perhaps the most Premier League team in La Liga. I don't know if you agree in terms of intensity, high tempo, physicality, even tactical flexibility. So the first one would be, do you agree with that? And secondly, I want to suggest a little game for you to help us analyze the rival tomorrow. Where do you think Sevilla would have finished in last season Premier League?
Well, the first question, obviously, we saw Sevilla beat Wolves and Manchester United last campaign in the Europa League. So we have seen that they have the level to compete against teams in the Premier League. And obviously, as you said, they are a team that they want to control the game offensively and defensively. When they don't have the ball, they want to get it back and attack quickly. And also they try to put their attacking players in dangerous situations. So obviously, I know the manager, I know Julian from my time in the national team. So, we expect a tough game, but we are Chelsea, we are at home, we are in our first game of the Champions League, and we have to be ready to compete. And the position they could have finished last season, is difficult to say. In La Liga, they finished in the Champions League spot, they won the Europa League, so they had a very good season, and they have started in the same way in the new season.
Nizar Kinsella.
Hi, Cesar. How does it feel to sort of welcome these new players into the squad as a captain? There's a lot of business done over the summer. How did it feel when you were watching it as the captain, and sort of will they help you challenge for the Champions League as well?
Well, obviously, in my role as a captain, I try to integrate them as quick as possible. I try to help whenever I can and wherever I can, because we know how football works, and especially this pre-season where we didn't have a lot of time, we had to adapt quickly. We know the Premier League, England is a special country in football, so from my experience, I always try to welcome them and integrate them in the group as quick as possible. It's true that we have had new faces and young and experienced from different countries, so trying to mix all together and to create that stability that obviously we need to compete, and we know how Champions League works. So from the first day, we have to be ready for it.
Brown?
Hi, Cesar.
Hi.
Chelsea added a lot of players this window who've gone a long way in this competition. Do you think that extra experience gives you an edge this year? And what do you think the biggest thing you learned as a team from last season's run and the way that it ended was?
Well, when you get experience, obviously it's better because, last season we had players that they never test Champions League football. So it was new for some of them. And we had to compete against difficult teams. And the last experience we had in the Champions League was against Bayern Munich. They were the best in Europe last season. So we could see where we have to be if we want to challenge with the best. And we had a heavy score, and obviously we could see at home and away how they play, the intensity, the concentration, the focus in every single ball. So that's what it takes to be competing at the highest level, and hopefully from that moment, we could see, we could learn. You are never happy to lose, so we have the chance tomorrow to show what we have improved since last season in the Champions League, and we are going to be playing against a strong side, and that they have experience as well.
Jacob?
Hi, Cesar. The manager said after the Southampton game that in the second half, some of his instructions maybe didn't get across to the players, sort of going longer and beating the Southampton press. I mean, why do you think that happened? Is it inexperience? And also, if it is happening, is it down to perhaps yourself and other experienced players to react to it and maybe guide some of the younger players through that and do the manager's job for him?
Well, obviously, when you are in a situation where we were 2-0 up, we had the completely control of the game. We went to halftime 2-1. In the second half, it's true that the first 10 minutes we put ourselves a bit in trouble. We didn't choose the right solution. Even when we had to play short, we played long. When we had to play long, we played short. We lost a few balls there where I think they gave them the confidence to keep pressing us, and we didn't threat them enough. And even though when we were 3-2 up, I think we regained a bit of control. And in the last minute, we conceded a goal in a set play, which is very frustrating. And it's true that when we are on the pitch as individuals and collectively, we have to make better decisions. And sometimes if you are 3-2 up, you cannot expect maybe the last 10 minutes to play the best football in your life, but to dig in and to get the result at that moment and just lock the door and finish.
Liam Toomey?
Hi, Cesar. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
You've been part of several really successful Chelsea teams during your time at the club that have managed to be really good defensively while also scoring at a really high rate. And I was just wondering, how do you find that balance as a team between defence and attack while you're managing games? How do really good teams do that? How do you get there?
Well, obviously, when you have the solidity defensively, I think it gives a boost for the whole team, the confidence to the attacking players to create more chances, because when you are weak defensively, sometimes, we feel like we have to score 3-4 goals every game, which, sometimes you cannot do is the reality. And when you have this collective work, and, I always see football as a collective, and when we don't score goals, I try to, even as a defender, how we can put our dangerous players, attacking players in better positions, because sometimes, they don't get the service that they should get. And obviously when, as a defender, I feel bad, when you concede as many goals, but sometimes, we have to improve our personal mistakes. That obviously has been an issue, and also collectively sometimes we have to take decisions and to improve, to say, well, we all defend together right now. It doesn't matter our position, just we take this and we win the game, because through the season you're not going to be playing beautiful football every single day and winning 3-4-0. So when you don't have the chance to do that, even if it's what we wish in every single game, you have to get it and get results, because football is about results. And in that moment, we have to improve that.
Let's finish with the Evening Standard and James Robson.
Hi. Kepa is under a lot of scrutiny at the moment. As someone who is so experienced as you are, have you felt the need to help him out, offer him advice during a difficult time?
Well, and we have, the footballers, we have difficult times. Obviously, in my position as a captain, also Kepa, I know him from long time ago, and I always try to help him, and it's true that it's difficult, and sometimes you feel like everything goes against you, and you have to have the character and the personality to face it and to work hard. I don't have any doubt that Kepa will be keeping working hard and giving everything to revert the situation. We are the whole squad fighting for the targets as a collective, and we need from everybody. And obviously when you are a goalkeeper, it's a completely different situation. But from that moment, I don't have any doubt that he will keep working hard and giving his best.